Yo, 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 yo. Dragon. I actually modified my own clothes and I used the default clothing that was in the game. And then you also have some from 5 Real. They actually got clothes for 5 Real for the enhanced version as well. But it's not all of it. So you might want to check that out on the 5 Real Patreon. They have clothes for Franklin. I haven't been on this in a while. I've been behind the scenes working on GTA 5 Enhanced. It's this game is it's weird because it got a brain of its own. 1 minute the game is working fine, then it just crashes a lot. I don't know, it's weird. I'm like, why is it crashing? I ain't do nothing to it. But one of the tricky things about GTA 5 Enhanced is very limited. So, sometimes you gotta be careful what you add into the game. Because next thing you know, it's just like it'll stop working. You don't know how many times I had to do all this from scratch. And the funny thing is I ain't add no new mods or anything to it. It just I'm like, what the hell? Did I did some type of mod in my sleep? But it is what it is. I try to go back and play GTA 5 Legacy, man, but it's hard for me because it's the graphics is night and day. Even with me not I know I add Quant V graphics to GTA 5 Enhanced, but even if I didn't add it, it's just, oh my god, it's just a night and day difference, and it's hard for me to actually go back and play that game, man. Like no matter how much trouble I go through with this GTA 5 Enhanced crashing sometimes, it's just I don't know, man. And I wiped out my computer and I forgot to um make a backup of my Grand Theft Auto before the updates. Because I know before the updates I wasn't really having that many crashes, but now that it's a new update, it's like game will go back, man. And I'm always stressing to people to back up your game, back up your game. All right, so you're gonna see some of the vehicles that's gonna spawn up in a minute. Go. Got the Trackhawk. I got the BMW i8. I got the GMC. And some of these textures is actually from the 5 Real mods. That bus across the street, that's a new bus that was added to 5 Real mods in April. So I added that new bus instead of using the default bus that was in it. But yeah, let me drive around a bit. Hopefully it doesn't crash, but I don't know, man. It wasn't crashing, but like I said, this shit got a mind on its own, and sometimes it can get real frustrating. I might have to park my vehicles very far from each other, because for some reason, sometimes it's hard to even get in my own vehicle. We put my seatbelt on. I don't know if I got the police thing saved or not. I don't want to get pulled over, but let me see. Let me go to Game Says no. Turn that on. Like I said, this shit might crash, but you know, it was playing with no issues earlier, but every now and then the shit just do it like a surprise crash. So those buildings right there with the iPhones, that's from the RYUO mods. Be trying to push, and then like, you know, I kind of like set my graphics card up and everything to get like higher frame rates as well. So sometimes I get up to like almost 500 frames per second. Like that's insane, right? So let me see. Pause. So I'm looking at about like over 300 frames per second at the top. Yeah. I have that mod as well. But like I went back to my other one. I kind of like the other one better. The last version of it. Like, what's going on, Julius, by the way? What's going on? Got the FedEx bill there. And then I got the Macy's building, if you look back there. Like I said, like, you know, by me adding these textures, sometimes the game just crash and whatever like that. I don't know what's going on, because like I could be playing this game for like hours with no issues, and then next thing you know, like if I boot it up like later on or try to play it, it just crashed for some reason. I don't know. Like I said, GTA 5 Enhanced is weird that way. But here you go. Check out the building. So, you know, I converted the build some of the textures from the RYUO mods. Some of these stores over here. I got Marshalls over here, a Nike store, CVS. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. Like, some people be going crazy about getting a 5090, but I got a 5080. That, to me, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Look, this is the textures from the RYUO mods. So you got the Marshalls across the street. That's the Nike store, but I can't get that LCD screen to work because that's due to our patch. I should try to patch and see if it works, if I could convert it somehow, but you know, I don't want to take no chances. I actually backed up this game as well, so got the Citibank right here. Well, I'm about to go speeding on the highway just to push the limit. But look at the vegetation. You see it all back there. Oh man, this game looks amazing, man. Well, I just wish it was more stable where I could add more mods to it. And like I said, my frames per second is very high. Like I tweaked some settings in the BIOS. Even with the NVIDIA app, I made some tweaks there just to push my frames much higher than what it was. Because I was getting like 160 frames or 170 frames per second, but I'm all the way like at 300 something. Like I saw as much as 5, and I'm like, wow. So right now with the game pause is 168 frames per second. But if I unpause it, I'm at 253 depending on the location I'm at. But look at that. That's crazy for Grand Theft Auto, right? Man. So the game runs a little extra smooth. Nah, I'm not using that. I'm using the LWE, but not April's. I'm using the March version, the version before that one. I got April. I tried it, but to me, I like this a little better. And then I also have what's that, V remastered? I also have that installed as well. All right, so let me go on the highway and try to push this and see if it crash. I kind of like, I want to see this guy, man. He kind of pushed me over to the damn curve. Look, that's the new bus that I pulled in from RYUO. I converted it. Come on, you gotta make that long turn, man. You're a bus driver, know how to turn. So let me push this. This is the Jeep Trackhawk. So this is kind of like gonna push the limit. I don't have ray tracing on, but I have ray tracing on and it looked amazing too with the rain and everything like that. But right now I'm just gonna try it like this first before I do anything else. But the vegetation look amazing, man. Just, oh man. I had to look and make sure I have my seatbelt on because this Trackhawk is so fast that if I crash, I'm going right through that windshield. With the vegetation. And then what makes the game look even better, like I got it on clear right now, but if I put it like, oh shit, look, see it crashed. That Trackhawk pushed it. That Trackhawk pushed it. Oh man, let me try it again, man. I didn't add nothing to it and I was playing for like an hour earlier and this shit just crashed. Like, I don't get it, man. That's one of the most frustrating things that, you know, when it comes to GTA 5 Enhanced. And I see why a lot of people stay on Legacy. Because, you know, you could actually play that game with a lot of mods. Now, when it comes to the 5 real mods, that's a different story. The game will crash. But I don't know, man. I was playing with for like an hour without even streaming. I don't know, maybe it got something to do with me streaming at the same time, but I doubt it because I got a high-end PC. It should handle all that, but I don't know, man. Sometimes it usually crash on the first boot, and then like once I boot it again, it'll play fine. But I don't know, man. I think the last vehicle I added to this was the Pepsi Cola truck that I designed myself. I gotta go all the way in the highway because my car gonna be on the highway. I'm a spawn up at the dealership, but my car gonna be right on the freeway. So I'm here, and my Trackhawk will be right there on the freeway. So I could get my car delivered here, but I want to go on the freeway. Let me see, it's right there. Let me spawn on top of it, so that way I don't spawn in the middle of the street and get hit by a car or whatever vehicle that's passing by. Oh man. Telling you, you understand how frustrating this could get when the game crash. Look, like I'm on my Trackhawk. Let me hurry up and get in. Put my seatbelt on. Alright, let me hurry up and go. Yeah, I know. But it's like, man, like I've been playing, with these same mods for like maybe an hour to 2 hours without streaming. And the game, like I said, this like GTA 5 Enhanced got a mod on his own Because 1 minute it'll play fine and I don't crash, and then the next thing you know it'll crash. Like I don't know, man. Like I said, it's frustrating. Oh, I ran over. Should have never been on the damn freeway. And it's like, damn, man. Like I don't know why Rockstar limit what you could do to this game, man. Like, come on, man. When it comes to PC, like, give us some freedom to do what we want. Like, as long as we don't go online with it, like, give us a break, man. And then it's like, by me adding these mods that I know I can add them, it keeps me like keep trying to go add more mods, like, because I know it's capable of adding it, but it's limited. Even with like the game config, I don't know if they got to come up with a new one that can actually, like, I don't know, man. And some of these vehicles is actually it's actually for they actually made it just for enhance. So I don't know what it is that's in the game that's causes the game to crash, but GTA 5 Enhanced is unstable when it comes to just mods, period. It was a time when I just added the vegetation and then like the Quant V graphics, and I ain't add no vehicles or anything like that. All the clothing and stuff that I made, and the game crashed. So I'm like, damn, why the game crash? I ain't add no heavy mods to it. But look at the vegetation. Look at that on the mountain. You see that? Look at that. That's crazy. Look at those trees. That's what you call a forest. Yeah, so if you look at like you look in the description below this live stream, you'll see the specs of my PC. And I think I forgot to change the storage that I have in the description. So I got a 4 terabyte. So I think I had 2 up there. I have a 2 terabyte in the description, but I upgraded to like a 4 terabyte. So that way I could, you know, add more stuff to it. And my RAM, my storage is Gen 5. So it's compatible with this motherboard that I have. And you know, this is an Intel motherboard, one of those high-end ones. But you know what's crazy? Because I was considering changing to AMD. I was gonna get like a AMD Ryzen 9950 X3D. But you know, I was talking to a few people and they told me not to switch out because you know, I got a solid CPU. My CPU is Intel 9 Ultra 2085. So they told me this to stick with this one. So I didn't buy the AMD chip yet, but I bought the motherboard. The motherboard cost me like $600. So I might just keep that, you know, as a backup. I was gonna return it, but I was like, you know what, let me just keep it as a backup. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, God forbid, but, you know, a lot of times I hear when people talk about how their motherboard is burnt out. Oh, okay. What is your PC specs? Maybe I should use medium as well. But I got more than enough to actually run this game, but maybe it's too much for enhance. I don't know. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is unbelievable, man. Let me make it rain real quick. And I don't mean throwing out money. So, overcast. I like the graphics when it's overcast. And then also rain. I should add ray tracing to it too, but you know, I don't want to mess it up because sometimes the ray tracing, the water flickers under the car or underneath the vehicle, it just flickers. So I had to tweak some of the settings and stuff like that. Okay, okay. A Ryzen 7. Yeah, I was thinking about getting the Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, and then the X3D 2 just came out on the 22nd. I was thinking about getting that, but that's $1,000 for a CPU. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, you got a 5700 3D. Okay. Like, I'm still learning about, you know, gaming PCs and stuff like that because I'm a console. I was a console gamer. I was one of those PlayStation fanboys. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't even touch the PlayStation anymore. Like, I would touch it like once in a blue if I want to play like the baseball game. Then I would play it. But GTA 5, man, like it ruined my gaming experience, man, because this is all I play, man. Like I could buy a brand new game for the PlayStation and I'll play it for a bit, but then I'll come right back to this and don't even touch that game anymore. Same thing with Mario Kart. Like, I bought the Nintendo Switch 2 and I used to stream Mario Kart a lot, but I don't even get on it no more because, you know, like, I try to figure out all these mods and stuff, and once you get like a little taste on what you could do with GTA 5 when it comes to these mods, it's like you don't want to do nothing else but mod GTA 5. But look at this is without ray tracing, so, and it looks great, man. Like, I got a Alienware monitor, like a OLED monitor. And then I also have like a MSI monitor as well. The Alienware is 34 inch. And the MSI is 27. I actually got like a third monitor, but I don't got it hooked up. It's a Samsung. But I'm gonna get that to my nephew. Because, you know, he just got like a gaming PC as well. And it's not high end, but you know, it would do for him. So I added all this extra stuff right here. I think when I like, say if I'm driving, I can't speed, like do like a crazy speed where it causes the game to crash. Look at the vegetation. Look at this, man. The last console you played was the PS3. Speaking of the PS3, I remember the day when it first came out. Like, before it came out, I was down. This is when they had Circuit City. So I'm from New York, and I was down on 14th Street, Union Square. Oh my God, I was outside for 3 days waiting for that system, and it was so much hype behind that because that was like the first gaming system with like a Blu-ray disc. And you know, Blu-ray discs at the time was like high quality, like that was unheard of. So, oh man, I paid. See, people complain about the console prices right now, which is crazy. Because back then, the PlayStation 3, I think I paid $5.99 or $6.99. I think that was like for the 40 gig. And when I tell you, man, I went through, like, I made like I was outside. I didn't go home or nothing. Like, we was able to use the bathroom across the street because they had like a Walgreens across the street. But I made sure I ain't eat nothing too heavy or anything like that because, like, yo, I didn't want to. I'm funny about using people's toilets and stuff, like, especially public restrooms. And I wasn't trying to, you know, do a number two down there. you know, I could have had somebody come wait on the line while I go back home and stuff like that. But like, that was like one of the most craziest things I ever did in my life, man. Like, man, when I tell you, like, I just felt dirty, like no shower or nothing, man. That's crazy. And I was younger. Man, I forgot how many years ago that was, but man, that when I tell you I went through hell, I mean, like, the good part about that is like you on a line with other people and you become cool with them. Like, I'm still to this day, I'm cool with a couple of people who were down there on the line with me. Like, I got them as a friend you know, on my PlayStation friend list. Boy, that was like a crazy experience, man. When you mentioned PS3, it took me back, man. But look at the graphics, man. This shit is just crazy, man. The crazy thing is, like, I tell people I got an Intel 9 Ultra 285. They're like, why you got a Intel, man? Go with AMD, man. But I'm like, listen, like, we all got a preference, man. Like, I was a PlayStation guy. I used to argue against Xbox dudes. And the crazy thing is, I had a legitimate reason why I argue with Xbox dudes, because I also had an Xbox. Sometimes you come across people who got one system and they a fanboy and they criticize the other system. And it's like, how you could get your honest opinion about a system that you never played or had before. Like, me, I had everything. So if I was criticizing something, it was justified. But, you know, I just love PlayStation, man. But now it's like, and I got the PlayStation 5 Pro. So even the graphics on that is crazy, but not better than a PC. And then, like, PC, you can't, like, PC, you could just mod, man. Like, I got Grand Theft Auto for PlayStation 5 and I can't mod it. Like, I try to play and I'm like, oh man, this is disgusting, man. Because you playing with everything, generic cars, generic clothing, like, it's just bad, man. Oh, let me show you guys the other 5 real mods that I added to this game. I feel as far as like the textures and stuff like that. So I'm not pushing the Trackhawk to its limit because, like I said, I don't want it to crash right now. So that's, you know, that's the wall for 5 real, the football mural, and then the mural with Tupac, Nipsey Hussle, and Kobe Bryant. There's other stuff I could add to it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I got KFC over here, but that KFC is not from 5 real. It's actually from GTA 5 mods.com. I just converted it. So yeah, that's KFC right there. I'm trying to see something else I added. I think I showed, matter of fact, I showed you everything so far. I showed you the Macy's Mall. I showed you the CVS, the Home Depot that's on the highway. The Home Depot is actually from Central Mods. I converted that. So I didn't use the Home Depot from 5 real. But look at the iPhone on the wall up there. That's from the 5 real. Yeah, I've been doing this for a while, man, trying to convert a lot of things. And the crazy thing is, like, you know, look at this. You see the Toyota thing? I had the original Toyota building from JMC Mods, but I swapped it out with the RYUO mods. So I'm basically the only one on YouTube, and I can guarantee you who converted RYUO stuff into enhanced, but it's not stable. So I mean, it's stable to the point where, you know, I could play it and it won't crash. It's just that it's certain things in the game, in this game, that will make the game crash due to the fact that I don't know, man. That shit just pissed me off just thinking about it. But look how good this looks on enhanced. Like, man, I should share this on what's that, the RYUO Patreon. But you know, I converted all this by myself, man. Like the same way I converted some of the vehicles. I did it file by file, each file from GTA 5 RYUO. Now there's a lot of things I cannot add from RYUO because, you know, due to like the remapping, like for example, the FedEx building. This FedEx building is not from RYUO, but it's from damn, I forgot. It's like a few. It's an architect. It's a few. I forgot the mod, but it adds some of the stuff to it, like the Hollywood sign, the FedEx building. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. N8 Deuce. Appreciate it. But like I said, like me doing this, it's hard for me to go back to GTA 5 Legacy. I cannot play that game because it's night and day when it comes to the graphics. Like I try to play it and it just looks so fake now. Like it was good. Like I loved it at one point because I wasn't playing enhanced, so I didn't know what I was playing. Like I didn't know what was ahead. But as soon as I start playing enhanced, it's like I can't go back. Like it's hard for me to go back. So I spend more time trying to figure out what works with enhanced than I'm actually playing the game. Yeah, I use Cold Walker. Yep, the latest version of Cold Walker. So like each file from 5RYUO, you know, I made like an empty folder. Matter of fact, let me show you guys. I'm gonna show you my PC screen. I'm gonna show you exactly what I did. Give me 1 second. Let me show you guys. So, PC screen. All right. So, for example, I make me like a blank, a brand new folder, right? And I will leave it as new folder, number 8, right? Then I'll go inside and I'll create another folder and keep that as new folder, right? So now I'm gonna go into my GTA 5 Legacy where I got 5RYUO installed, right? Let me just open up another folder, which is it right here. So let me look, mods folder, update, x64, DLC packs. So like this is the 5RYUO LA Revo and stuff like that. So what I'll do is, hold on, let me make this a little bigger. All right, so what I'll do is I'll go into like LA Revo 2 part 1, click that, then I'll double click this DLC file and it's going to open up OpenIV, right? So I'm gonna click edit mode, then click x64, and then I will just go into one of these folders here, which is for example, It's Beverly Hills. Let me go into Beverly Hills. And Beverly Hills, I believe it holds the mall, if I'm not mistaken. See. Let me see. All right, so let me just click on one of these real quick. I gotta look for the mall. The mall, I believe, is like number 04, which is, let's see something. I think it's this one. Anyways, it's not this is not the mall. But when I click, this is when you click OpenIV with the GTA 5 Legacy, you'll see the building, right? So what I would do is I'll go to that folder that I created, and I'll basically grab anything that says BH1_04. I will take all that all the way up until like the last one. And then I would take all this here and slide it here. And then I will also look for this, that BH1_04 down here. Because it's gonna be extra extra files down here. So this will be a couple of them here. And then I will go down here. So BH1. So I would take all the ones that says BH1_4. Take all that. And then I would slide that here, right? So now that I got everything here, mind you, I got that new folder here. So I'm gonna leave that. I ain't gonna add nothing here. So once I convert these files here, it's gonna transfer over into this folder here. So like say for example, these is not converted. So if I double click it, it's gonna open up OpenIV, and it's gonna show the building textures, right? But once I convert it, which I'm gonna open up CodeWalker right now. Let me let that boot up. I got mine set already, so I don't gotta click edit mode, but I forgot how to set that up like that. I did it where I don't have to keep clicking edit mode. So, but you will have to click edit mode to keep, so that way you can actually do some mods or whatever like that. But I click tools, assets converter, then what folder is that? Number 8. New folder 8. So I will click on new folder 8. And then the next one, I will click new folder that is inside new folder 8. So this is it. So I select folder. I'm gonna keep these two checked. It's just like converting the vehicles. So I will click process. And once that's done, I close this. And then once I open up this new folder, the converted files is here. So now when I click on these files here, it's not gonna open OpenIV. Like it will open it, but I won't be able to see the building texture in OpenIV. So the only way for me to see the building texture in OpenIV is for me to take all these files here and slide it over to CodeWalker. But I'm not gonna slide it right here. You will have to add it to one of your mods folder, and then you will have to create a folder, which is let me see, x64 DLC pack. And this is on the central mods folder where I originally had the central mods converted into this folder. But I will click that, DLC, x64, textures. And these is where I want to pull all these texture files over here. And once I click it over here, so all I gotta do is just click it and you will see like a bunch of textures. But let me show you the building. See something. A mall. So this is the Macy Mall right here. It's a lot of work. So it's just like I said, not everything is going to work. You just gotta add section by section and see what works with your game. And And also when you add these textures, you gotta also remember you gotta edit the DLC list to actually read that folder, and you also gotta add game config, like a high-end game config where it can handle the mods. All right, so let me show you the game config that I added. You can actually pull that from GTA5mods.com. So let me go back up here. Mods folder, update RPF, comment, data, and then game config right here. So the game config file that I added is over 9,307 KB. If you have anything less than that, your game will definitely crash. It crashes now, but it's, you know, it's a higher chance of you being able to play your game without it crashing like too crazy. So let me close that out. Close this out. So I just basically show you guys how to convert the RYUO mods files and put them into your folder for GTA 5 Enhanced. I want to do a video on that, but you know, I don't have permission to do it from the developer. I'm pretty sure they do it as well. I know I know they did the clothes and some of the vehicles and stuff like that, and they actually did like a game config, but to me the game config is not stable. Like it doesn't work for me. So let me go to, so what I'll do is come here and type in game config, and this is the game config you want to use here, where it says a safe house in the hills, and then you'll click on this one right here, and this is where you pull you will import the game config into Code Walker. So I know there's other game configs where this one I was using this as well, but it doesn't really work with the mods that I have installed with my game right now. Yeah, so the game config is two different ones. So this one is just for enhance, and the other one I was just on is both legacy and enhanced, but it doesn't work for both of them. They got two different ones. So you have enhanced right here, version 2.1 enhanced, and then you have the legacy version that's down here. And then once you add these stuff to your folder, make sure you download this as well. This will help prevent some of your game from crashing as well. So this is you download this and then you open up the folder, and then let me show you guys right now. So these is like some of the files that you want to add into your game folder, like the heap adjuster, pack file limit adjuster, and then the forward box streamer. You got to make a little tweaks with that as well. But hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, so if you use the game config from Legacy, it's gonna crash the game. It won't work. Your game probably won't even boot up. So make sure you use the enhanced version. So this is another texture from the RYUO mods right here. I'm actually trying to look for the Nipsey Hussle texture where I can add it to this building right here. So I'm looking through the files. So I couldn't find it, but I'm gonna look through it again, and I'll probably add it right there at this on this building right here. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Nah, this is GTA 5 Enhanced with mods. Yeah, I never played on 5 before. I mean 5M. Please hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. Oh, the train's coming. Lucky across the tracks. Want to pick up some vehicles right now. The mod that I'm using with GTA 5 Enhanced is Project Santos. It's a great mod. If you guys are interested, I got the developer's Patreon in the description below the stream or in the chat. Also, as a disclaimer, when you mod your game, do not try to go online with them, because if you do, you will get banned. So that's a disclaimer that I'm letting you guys know. I don't want nobody saying, hey, I saw your videos, your live stream with mods, and I went online. And like I said, I'm not being responsible for anybody that get banned. So I'm letting you guys know, do not try to go online with these mods. It's somewhat like role playing. It's somewhat like it. It have like features like if you're familiar with LS Life, like with selling drugs and stuff like that, it has that option in this as well. And then it also you could buy your own dealership, pick up some vehicles, take it to the dealership. You could take cars to customers that pay for them, and then if they miss out on their payment, you could go repossess the vehicle. There's a lot of stuff in here that you could do with these with this mod. You said I'm not missing nothing with 5M? Yeah. A lot of people been telling me that, because I think they said something about Rockstar took over the servers or something like that. And then not only that, like from what I understand, when you playing in other people's servers and stuff like that, you gotta follow rules and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm better off playing by myself, single player. I mean, those who like it, I'm not gonna knock it, but you know, I just like I like playing the single player stuff by myself. And I interact with you guys when y'all watch my live stream. So yeah, I never even tried 5. I was thinking about it, like, you know, I went through the process of installing everything like probably like a year or two ago, but then I just never got on it because I was so used to playing the single player stuff. And then it's like, you know, there's a lot to learn when you used to like playing a certain mode, like certain mods and stuff like that with a certain game mode. Like that would be me going out my way trying to learn 5M. The Coca-Cola truck, I made that truck back there. I made my own skins. And I also did like the Pepsi Cola, KFC. And I also made another Pepsi truck too, as well. Let me see what you saw. Yeah, they bought. Yeah, I think that was the whole point of them buying it, because they saw what people was doing to their game. like, to me personally, I don't know why they keep doing updates and stuff like that when they should be focusing on Grand Theft Auto 6. Every time you look at it, they updating GTA 5 Legacy and GTA 5 Enhanced. But I don't know, man. It's puzzling to me. If they start worrying about these updates and stuff like that, GTA 6 could have been out at its original date, which was supposed to be May 27th of this month. So I got some of the real life vehicles in the game as well. Those is actually vehicles I converted, so they not from RYUO. Some of the vehicles is from RYUO, but a lot of them is not. And then sometimes, like, when you try to convert certain vehicles, they don't always work. It will crash the game. You will get like a message and stuff like that. So always back up your game. Once you got like once you mod your game and you see that it's working, back it up before you add any other mods to it. Because if you don't back it up, then you basically got to start from scratch and start over. And then you got to try to figure out what mods you add to. Yeah, always back up your game once you figure out you got something working. So some of you guys was here when I started the live stream. The game crashed, but sometimes it does that on the first boot, and then once I boot it again, then it plays fine afterwards. So I ain't had no issues. Hopefully it stay like this. But hold on, let me try to get this one off. Oh, there we go. So I gotta lift this one up because this one's all the way at the bottom. Let me lift this up. And shout out to JMC Mod, man. He did a great job with these mods, man. Like, because of people like him, man, they you know, they made Grand Theft Auto fun again. Because Grand Theft Auto got stale, man. Like, I used to play online on the PS5, but it just got so boring after a while. And now I just like, oh man. But now they got these mods and stuff like that. It's beautiful, man. So hopefully I can make it back to the dealership and the game doesn't crash. I'm probably jinxing myself, but when they crashed the first time, it probably crashed like within 5 to 10 minutes. But when I booted up again, I've been playing for over 20 minutes already, probably longer than that. Yeah, probably over that, and the game been running fine. So, like I said, on GTA 5 Enhanced is weird. Like, it got a brain on its own. Sometimes, you will come across and the game is working and it's not crashing. And then you, like, when you try to play it again, and you know for a fact that you ain't add no other mods to it, and the game will start crashing like every time. So you just got to have patience and stuff like that, and just try to keep rebooting it, or just basically mod from scratch again. But just always back up your game once you know that it's working with no issues. I got 4 people watching this live stream. Please hit that like and subscribe button for me, please. Help me get to 3,000 subscribers. You know what's crazy? Because I had a couple of people that subscribed to my channel, and they thought that, by them subscribing to the channel, when they asked for me to like share these mods, like they thought I was gonna give it to them. When I told them straight up, like, do not come to this channel asking for paid mods. Like, buy it just like everybody else. But shout out to my boy JMC Mod, because he been having issues where people buying his mods and they actually giving them out to people. So now with his new update that will be releasing, sometime in the near future, like, who knows, maybe sometime next week or something like that, it will have like a license. So once you purchase it, it will be licensed to you only. And if you try to give it out to somebody else, it will not work. So shout out to JC Mod for doing that. He got to protect his product, because you got a lot of people that steals people work. So, and people don't understand. Like, I always tell them, like, imagine this is something that you work on, or anything in life, like you create, and you find out somebody's stealing your product and it's cutting into your profits, you will be upset as well. So I try to explain that to them, and you know, they get mad, go on about their way. You know, it doesn't bother me one bit, but my thing is, it's like, don't ask me for no paid mods. If I go into my pockets and buy it, do the same thing. And sometimes you got people begging, like, please, I don't got no money. I'm like, if you don't got no money, then you shouldn't be playing no games, period. Or playing with any mods, like. But you could always tell those are the ones that pirate stuff. Like, I always asking for free stuff. And the funny thing is, like, he have a free version of this game on GTA5mods.com, but it's not like this. It's, he gives you like a free sample. So every time when there's like a new update, he actually put like the oldest version of the game on that website. It ain't gonna be like one of the latest versions, but like the very early versions of it. Yeah, for real, man, for real. Like, I'm telling you, like, when people work on things, like, support them. Either you support them or you don't. Like, now if you don't, then don't expect to get the product from anybody else. So I'm glad that he's putting a license to his product, so that way it could protect him and his investment. Like, this dude, you know, like a lot of times these developers, like these modders and stuff, they lose a lot of sleep to do things that a lot of us can do. And it's always the saying, when you're good at something, don't do it for free. So, you know, people don't get it, man. People just don't get it. Well, I appreciate JMC Mod. Like, this dude's a genius, man. I mean, I could do some pretty good stuff when it comes to like modifying cars and stuff like that. I mean, I don't make the cars and stuff like that, but you know, I do go through the textures and stuff like that. You know, so, and you know, that type of stuff. But this dude, he be coding. Like, that shit is not easy, man. I do coding as well, but I don't do no coding when it comes to like these mods and stuff like that. I do it in the other things. Yeah, I had it raining for a minute, but I just wanted to show how great the game look when it's raining as well. I don't even have ray tracing on, so that's another thing that if I had it on, it makes the game look good. But I gotta do like some tweaks and stuff to it, because every now and then when I turn on ray tracing, I get like a little flashing under the vehicle. So I gotta figure out like what shaders to turn down. It's kind of tricky when it comes to that ray tracing stuff. Yo, let's go, man. Gotta bring these vehicles to the dealership, man. I swiped out the vehicle, the truck as well, because this is not the original truck that comes with the game by default. The one that comes with the game by default is ugly, man. And I actually had another one like this that's actually better than this, but it's not stable. It crashes the game sometimes. So I was like, let me just use this one. And the funny thing is, like, when I converted this one right here, it wouldn't work as well. It was crashing the game as well, but somehow it's working right now. So yeah. So now I'm just gonna back this up. Oh man, it's not even straight. Hold on, let me make it straight. Let me make it straight. All right, so and now I'm dropping the vehicles off. Hold on, give me 1 second. I got a phone call. Somebody hit something there. I hear a car alarm. I thought that was outside, but it's in my headphones right now, so.
Hello.
Where's that vehicle at? Oh, you're around the corner. Oh, I got a customer outside that wanna sell me their car. Let me see what car they want to sell me. Hopefully there's a real car, not no generic. Dang, I got another garbage bag I gotta take out. Oh, that's a generic brand. Thanks, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. And it's a generic brand. All right, let me see how much he asking for. If he want over 50 grand, I ain't buying it. Look at oh, he bugging. But look at the mileage is good. But then he want that much. He said this. All right, let me just buy his car, man. I'm gonna buy his car, man. So when I buy the car, it goes right here at the front. Sometimes it changes color, but this one's an all black one, so it ain't changed the color of it. Is it that one, or is the one that's in the back? I think it's this one. He said he looked out the window. Take the garbage back out. Sometimes that shit pile up from like about 4 to 6 garbage bags. Look, you hear the car alarm? Where that car alarm is at, man? Maybe that's one of my vehicles in the front. Hold on, let me go check my vehicle real quick. Okay, I don't hear it now. These are my vehicles, my 3 vehicles right here. My car's looking fly. I want to add some more vehicles, man, but you know, like I actually, matter of fact, I backed it up, so I might add some more vehicles at a later date. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I don't want to break the game. Okay, every time when I come to this area, I hear the car alarm. Is it inside? It's definitely not in here. Maybe it's at the park. Maybe it's upstairs. It's probably up there somewhere. Hold on, let me take a trip up here real quick. Oh shit, damn. Probably up here somewhere. It's definitely up here. I hear it. Let me see. I thought somebody was shooting, but I forgot this is like the gun range over here. No, I haven't tried to mod no rims. Oh, there we go, right there. This is the vehicle right here that was with the alarm. This is a Jeep right here. Why I keep? Oh, damn. Look at my Durango. I got that Durango in real life. Nah, I haven't tried to mod any rims yet, and I know there's mods for that for the rims and stuff, but like I said, like I just, you know, I gotta be careful what I add to this game, because like I don't want to break the game where it's not, even though I backed it up, but I'm just gonna, you know, take my win right now and just keep it like the way it is. Like I don't even want to add any more vehicles, to be honest with you. Like, and I got like a lot more vehicles that's dope, but I don't know, man. I'm hesitating to add them. Well, you know, loans. Look at this fool over here driving on the sidewalk. Look at this. And let me see if I can call the bank so they can come pick up this cash. So I added like the real bank trucks as well. So they on their way right now. So you gonna see it. It's gonna be one of those Brink trucks. Speaking of the Brink truck, they got it should be coming right now. There they go, right there. They robbed a Brink truck in Philly a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's not a priority. Yeah. As long as I could get like the real life vehicles in. Look at this fool. I hope we don't hit the look at this fool. Should blow him up. Yo, watch it, man. Yo, I'm gonna blow him up. Yeah, my money. So once he get inside that truck, and then once he go all the way up the block over here to the end of the block, that's when the money's gonna be in my bank account. I'm gonna blow that dude up, man. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna blow him up. I'm gonna take him out his vehicle and take his vehicle, and I'm gonna sell it. Oh, look. Oh, he coming in here now. Look at this fool. Look. This dude must be drunk. So let me wait till the truck go all the way at the end of the block, and then my money's gonna hit my bank account. Let's see. Should be hitting right now. Right about now. There we go. There we go. I don't got a weapon on me. Dragon, what's good? All right, so let me check this fool out his vehicle, man. Get out. Oh, I like how you did that. I never did that before. Oh shit. I never knew he could pull out the gun like that. I thought I didn't know they had that animation for that. Look, he out. Destroy his vehicle and shit, man. Let me fix it so that way do you have raindrops on in the car? Yeah, I think I do. I'm not sure. No, it's not on the windows. Not on the window. That would be dope if they did have it. But the only thing, I'm kind of glad that it don't, because if it gets on the windshield, then we should have windshield wipers that work. You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Let me fix this vehicle right here because I'm going to sell it. All right, so let me take this inside. Can I add it to the floor? Can I add it to the floor? I think I gotta move the outer vehicle out the way. I gotta touch it to JMC Mods. See if we can expand the range of this where I don't gotta be trying to figure out how to move these vehicles into the correct spot. No, you got to convert the clothes. And like I was saying earlier, I basically use like the default clothing that came with RYUO. I mean, I said RYUO that came with GTA 5 Enhanced. So this right here was just a regular black shirt. So I took a picture of Tupac in the file and I opened it up in paint.net. And I smashed the image together and then I pulled the image back into the game. So, yeah, so it's kind of tricky, Also, Five Real, the developer from Five Real, they actually came out with clothes that's compatible with GTA 5 Enhanced. So you have to go to the Patreon and actually purchase it, but it don't. Not a lot of the clothes is convertible. Like they, you can't convert a bunch of them. Like certain ones you can convert. Like not all the sneakers like you can convert. Like only like the Jordan 9s. Is it? Dang, I can't even add this. I might add this to my collection then. Like, oh, dang, I forgot what I was saying. Like a bunch of the sneakers, you can't convert them. So that's why you only see me wearing like the Jordan 9s. Because I try to add like the Nike Air in the other sneakers, but it doesn't work. So it's just, you just gotta pick and choose, like trying to find out which clothes actually works. Yeah, because you know what's crazy? Because the last time I used a car that with the windshield wipers work, it was with GTA 5 Legacy, and that's probably the last time I've tried that mod was probably like maybe like 2 years ago. So I'm pretty sure if you look at GTA5mods.com, you could probably find something there, but I might look for it and see if I could do that with Enhance and see if it works. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, you know, like, I got the game working, so I don't want to keep pushing my luck because I know that GTA 5 Enhanced is very limited to what you could do, which is weird because, you know, it's enhanced, so you should be able to add a lot more stuff to it, dude. I don't know, it's weird. It's they code it different and everything, so it's hard to manage. What's the license plate on this one? Matter of fact, I'm gonna add this as one of my vehicles. Let me go into the phone, add this as, put insurance on this, and it's gonna be mine. I might change the color to like a darker gray. GMC. No, this is a GMC. Oh, damn! Hold on, I forgot the name of the shit. Hold on, let me see. Okay. Oh shit. Then, oh shit, did I save it already? Oh, it's here. Let me cancel that. So now I'm gonna add this. Let me just add UV8. So I know what it is. So let me park it over here because I got enough vehicles parked on a lot already. Oh, already over there. Okay, so let me get out of this. Lawnmower. It was something else I wanted to do and I forgot. All right, so I delivered. Oh, let me show you guys the Pepsi truck. Hopefully that don't be the one that crashed the game. I'll probably jinx myself again. So I'm gonna show you guys the truck that I made. Vehicles, farm vehicles, and that would be considered a pounder. That would be down here. So this is the Pepsi truck I made. So if I want to do like some deliveries and stuff like that, got the truck. I got the UPS on truck, FedEx truck, and everything in here as well. So now that I spawned this truck, you should see this truck on the road a lot as I'm driving. Yeah, so I use like, you know, like these paint tools and stuff to like, you know, to make my covers and stuff like that. So like I go to like Google and Google like Pepsi banners and stuff like that. and then I convert them and put them into the model of the truck. So the one that's with 5REAL, not this truck, but I think 5REAL, they got like the Home Depot and stuff like that. So I made this one like the Coca-Cola, Corona, Pepsi, and My Boss Furniture. But the only thing I can't change the skin. Like say for example, if I go to vehicles and I go to livery, I can't change it because it won't allow me to do it. With the only vehicle I could change is like the UPS and the FedEx truck, but enhanced, they don't give you much option to actually change it. So like I said, it's weird how they code things. But yeah, matter of fact, I'm gonna show you guys what I did real quick. Hold on, let me pause the game. I'm gonna take you to my screen real quick. Yeah. So like, see me, I respect every modder, but I also like sometimes I'll be wanting to ask them how they do things, but I know that's how they make their money and stuff like that. So I don't want to do that because I don't want to put them in a weird position where they don't want to tell me. So I'd rather not ask. So I figure all this stuff out on my own. So hold on, let me take you guys to my screen real quick. So this is my screen. So I'm gonna click this, right? So this is the Home Depot thing that's from 5REAL. So I use this as a template to basically make my own skins. So I have my own skins. Let me see. I think I got it somewhere over here. See? Right here. So I did my own skins. So all you gotta do is kind of like follow what's there already and basically do that. So like when you saw like the Pepsi Cola and the Coca-Cola truck for the 18-wheeler truck, this is it right here. So you just gotta figure out the dimensions on how to make everything even. But yeah, it's real easy, man. So and then I save it and then I basically go into Cold Walker, which I'm gonna show you that right now. I don't got a problem showing people what I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I go to mods, updates, x64, DLC. Then I go to where I got the vehicles at, easy replace, and DLC, x64, levels, GTA 5, vehicles, right? So now by me making my own skins and stuff like that, once I save it to the desktop, I go here to where the vehicle's at. So now I gotta look for the pounder. Pounder should be coming up right here. So this is the pounder. So now it's showing like the the Pepsi truck since I converted it, right? So it would be this file right here where you want to add the skins at. So this is it right here. Here, my Bob's, Amazon Prime, and then Corona. So this is how you do a lot of the stuff. Like I said, yeah, no doubt. Like, I'm not a gatekeeper. Like if I learn how to do something, I want everybody else to learn it. So that way, we all could create this type of stuff for each other, And then like for those who want this truck and stuff like that, I got it on my Patreon as well. So if you become a member, it's like $5 a month for membership. Well, I'm not trying to sell this on to you, but I'm just telling you what I do. So like say for example, you learn how to do this stuff, you could actually open up your own Patreon and start selling your mods as well. Because not a lot of people could do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like if once you learn it, some people just don't have the time to do it. They just want to buy it. So you know, this is the type of stuff I do here. Like I said, I use the templates of what other people do, and then I go from there. Because like, you know, like Fire Real, like the Fire Real mods, if you look at the 18-wheeler trucks and stuff like that, the skins is horrible. No disrespect to the developer, because I know they focus on other things, which, you know, they do a great job with other things, but the skin was horrible. And I'm like, nah, I gotta make that better. I got like this OCD thing about me where if I see something that looks like horrible, I want to try to fix it myself and try to improve it, you know? So this is how you do it. So like, say for example, I got this save right here on my desktop, right? So what I do is I click on replace, and then I click on desktop, and then I look for the picture, which is Pounder. So I open it, and then I will click here, and then I click save. But I'm not gonna save it because I don't want that. But Home Depot is fitting because I got a Home Depot building in the game. So say if I, you know, I could drive the Home Depot truck and take it all the way to the Home Depot that's on the freeway, like going into the country. So I'm gonna click this because I'm not gonna save that. But yeah, but like I said, like most of the time, like even my wife, she gets mad at me because I be on the computer a lot, and she don't understand what I'm doing. I had to explain to her. I'm like, listen, what I'm doing is gonna make us millionaires one day, God willing, right? So I'm not basically on the computer just playing games and stuff like that. I'm being creative. I'm doing things that's gonna be intriguing to other people, and it's gonna be something that's gonna people gonna want to buy or something like that. So I'm from New York, man. We hustle a lot. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I do. And yes, it's real easy. So this program right here is called paint.net. The version is 5.1.12. So it's very easy. Yeah. And like I said, if you look at all my videos, I mean, not look at all of them, but if you go back and look at my channel, right, and you will see like all my past videos, you will see me playing nothing but Fire Real. Like that was my go-to joint. But um like just before the holidays, like I would say just before Thanksgiving, um the game, the mods became unstable to me. Like, so like every time it kept crashing, I'm like, oh my God, this is frustrating because I love these mods and the game keep crashing. And you know, sometimes you don't want to, like, sometimes Rockstar come out with these updates and that could also affect the game from playing. But you know, like I'm the type that back up the original copy of the game all the time. And when I try to, you know, put those mods to that backup, it was still crashing, and I never had issue with the game crashing like that. So it got very frustrating for me. And then it's like I do video tutorials every month to show people how to install these mods, but I don't want to keep doing them. And then the game crashes. Then it's like I'm promoting Fire Real, which, you know, I'm not getting no kickback to promote that game, like to show people. I just want to show people how to install those mods. And if the game is not working properly, then I can't really keep doing videos like that. Cause like I'm in the Patreon, I watch all the customers that has trouble with the game crashing and stuff like that. And I try to help them out as the best way I can. But all the developers says is, you know, you probably installing it wrong. Install it from a clean copy of, and I always show people how to install it from the clean copy. But a lot of people, you know, they got different type of rigs. Like some got low end PCs, mid range PCs, and high end. And I got a high end PC, and the game kept crashing. You know, like I said, you know, sometimes I add like the heap adjuster, which you're not supposed to because Fire Real has its own when it comes to the realism script, but sometimes that's a hit and miss. So but the game kept crashing on me, man, and it's frustrating. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm not playing this game. And it hurts me because I love the building textures and everything like that. That's my go-to. That was my go-to mod, but now it's to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I can't keep like getting upset, getting high blood pressure because the game doesn't work. The game usually crashes like within 10 to 15 minutes. So I'm like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. I can't keep doing this because it's like, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna get upset, I'm gonna throw something, you know, I don't want to end up breaking my computer and shit like that. So, you know, it is what it is, man. And if you look on YouTube and if you type in how to install RYUO mods to Grand Theft Auto, you go see a whole bunch of my videos up there versus the video that the developer did that made the game, you know? And to me, that was like kind of like a red flag to me, because my thing is like, if you got customers that's buying your mods every month and they telling you that they having problems, come out with a video tutorial and confirm and show people that the game is not crashing on your end. So that way you be like, all right, it's definitely something on my end. They not just taking my money. You know what I'm saying? So like when you look at one of their video tutorials, you'll see that they did like a video and it shows 2004 and 2005. And granted, there's a lot of updates that came out within that time span to just be putting 2004 and 2005 as your title in your video, you know, because every month you update the game and there's a lot of textures that's being added to the game. So when you come out with something, don't just show a video about, all right, there's a new update, this is what it looks like. Show us as customers that you installing these mods, and then play it for more than an hour on a live stream or show it in the video. But I prefer a live stream because a live stream, you can't edit those videos. If you show a live stream and showing your customers, your subscribers, that you playing the game and the game doesn't crash, now as a customer, I feel confident knowing that your product work and it's not my PC. Oh, you was born in Long Island? Oh, okay. Bro, I'm from the Bronx. I'm in the Bronx. Yeah, you know how it is, man. New York, we a different type of breed, man. But yeah, so like I said, but when it comes to the RYUO mods, you know, as a developer who develops this mod, show your customers, show your subscriber base that you installing these mods and the game works. Like, make us feel comfortable in that area rather than us coming to the Discord and saying that the game doesn't work and then you saying maybe we doing something wrong. Like, show us, so that way you be like, all right, yeah, it's our fault. But yeah, let me show you guys the pictures that, you know, I was doing with the, I got Franklin sticking his middle finger up. Yeah, I think this was one of RYUO's. Yeah, this is right here. You see the Heineken? That was from RYUO. So I was gonna do one better, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just do a different type of truck with a different logo or whatever like that. This is the FedEx. That's the RYUO stuff, but I took that out. So this is my truck right here. And look, this is the truck that I was talking about that looks ugly. So I was like, let me take that out and put like a different, or like a replacement model. My Trackhawk vehicles. Yeah, man. So I'll be doing a lot of things. This is one of the trucks I added to as well. I'll be doing like a lot of the stuff behind the scenes when it comes to this mods and stuff like that, adding stuff. So like, if you guys, like, usually I live stream like every day, but if you guys don't see me live streaming, it's because I'm doing some stuff behind the scenes, like with these mods and stuff like that, trying to, you know, figure this how to get it to work in the game and stuff like that. So this is like this is like what one of my videos when I was showing people how to mods and stuff like that. So this is the KFC truck that I did right here. This is one of my videos I uploaded, and then I did the Death Row logo on the hoodie. All right, so let me close this out. Yeah, and then I was creating the hoodie and stuff like the Nike Tex hoodie and stuff like that. But yeah, man, this stuff it takes time, man. He lived uptown for almost okay. Yo, bro, on Valentine Avenue, that's my block. Yeah, Valentine Avenue, that's my block. Yep. Oh, you was born in North Carolina? You was raised in North Carolina. Yeah, Valentine Avenue, that's my hood. PS9, I know. PS9, that's like is that PS9 is like on 180, 183rd, 184th, somewhere around that area, if I'm not mistaken. PS9 sound familiar, but I know it's somewhere around there. Yeah. Oh yeah, right across the street from the park. Yep, that's it, right there on 183rd. Yep. Okay. Yeah, well, Valentine Avenue, that's my hood, man. It's crazy now. I mean, it was always crazy, but it got worse. That's why I take my ass to work, and then I come back home. All right, so I'm gonna mute the mic a little bit because my wife is calling. Yeah, 183, 180. Yep. I know exactly what I know exactly where's that at. Yep. I'm not too far from that. I'm gonna mute the mic. I'll be right back. My wife is calling. I'll be right back. But I'm gonna still play the game. All right, I'm back. She just wanted to ask a question. Wow, somebody up in the chat from my hood. I also replaced the police vehicles as well. The police vehicles that came directly from the RYUO mods. So I converted those vehicles. Who won a Pepsi? Oh, I almost hit the car. Yo, where your umbrella at, man? Well, you see, the game is running fine. Yo, who hit my damn truck, man? That's the only thing about GTA 5 Enhanced. The damn drivers they be running to your vehicle, and then I'm gonna get mad. Wait, hold on. I'm at a police station. Let me make sure. Hold on. Don't hit my damn truck, man. And it's still alive? Damn, look, yo, why they not dying? Let me see. I think JMC say Yeah, man. But see, I know he's updating it, but the thing is, will it work for enhance? Because enhance is like a different, like I be having, let me get the hell out of here. I be having like SUVs with regular people pulling me over, man. So I had to turn that system off. Oh, they got out? Yo, they got out and ran. Oh shit, somebody else's car blew up. Yeah, so every now and then I forget, but I turn the police system off because, like I said, I be getting pulled over by some random people and SUVs. I also imported this Amazon vehicle right here. It got like the Amazon boxes in the vehicle. That taco truck right there is definitely from RYUO. But I've been playing for almost over an hour, and ever since the game crashed the first time, when I booted up the second time, it haven't crashed. Like I said, every time I say the word crash, I could be jinxing myself, so let me stop saying it. But it's stable as of now. And this with the RYUO textures right here. I want to try like the other buildings and stuff like that. Like, you know how he got like these big buildings right here? Even though I can't add like the building that he got, like the ESPN building across the street, I can't add that because I think that would definitely crash the game. Because it got its own textures and stuff there, so it probably like glitch in and out. But yeah, man, it's just amazing what you could do with this game, and then it's like it's so limited. You can't add like a lot of stuff to it. Yeah, like I said, like GTA 5 Enhanced got a brain on his own. Like I said, you could add these mods and it's working, not crashing. Then next thing you know, when you boot it up, it's crashing non-stop, and it's like, what the hell is going on? I was just playing it, and then next thing you know, you boot it up again, and it's just working. So it's basically like you got to heat it up. But yeah, look at the Macy's building right there. I'm like, I want to add more things to it, and that's why I backed it up to make sure I have this original copy of the game since it's working with the mods and stuff like that. So when I do add more stuff to it, and if it crashes the game, I can always delete it and reinstall the backup that I made. So that's why I always tell people, when you mod and your game is working, back it up. So that way, if you want to add some other mods, you want to test out other mods with it, you don't got to worry about it. Like if it crashes, you don't got to worry about it. Like happen to start all over for the mods again. So I'm about to deliver some Pepsi to CVS real quick. And look, this is Pizza Hut, 7-Eleven. This is definitely from RYUO. But see, any building that doesn't have like where you can actually go into the store and stuff like that, it's gonna be perfect. But now, like for example, the KFC that I try to add for RYUO, I try to add it, and it's like the building is there, but like the inside of the building is like it's blank. It's like it's not. You can see like the outside part of the building and stuff like that. You don't see like like the grills and stuff like that. It's like it's nothing in there. That's very boring. Not gonna tell. You said you're not gonna tell me how you. I'm telling you, back up your game. I had subscribers, people who subscribe, It'd be like, yo, when you go release the backup, you know, like, you know, I told people, like, long as they subscribe to the channel and stuff like that and support the channel, like through PayPal or whatever like that. Like, I'm not begging for no money, but if I'm going out my way to back up the game and you want these backups, like, show support. Don't do like a hit and run where you get what you want and then you don't subscribe to the channel and then you don't even come back to my channel anymore. Like, that's what you call freeloaders. You know, you don't want to feel like a girl, like when you smash a girl, you hit and quit. Yeah, so the only thing, yeah, like anything with the interior where you could actually go into, I would stay away from. The only thing that actually worked to me is this right here. So this is part of RYUO right here, and this is where you could walk into and I don't have no issues. So it's basically, let me get this sticky bomb on my hand. So this works, you know, like this is no problem. But like with the KFC and everything else, like you won't even see the inside of it. It'd be blank. Like it look like you jumping down, like, you know how like when you like it glitch, like you falling through the world, like going underneath the world, the map. That's what it looks like. What? Said nobody ain't gonna. Yeah, that chat that disappeared. Somebody said something crazy. What was that? Oh, they retracted it. We not here for competition. I see you delete the chat, but I don't care who's better than who in Grand Theft Auto. This is not online play. This is basically single player where you add mods. There go the other Pepsi truck right there. Yeah. So with RYUO, that's why RYUO, he got the patch and stuff like that with his files, so that way it could patch up a few of those things. But those patches doesn't work. Like this right here, this is the Nike building with the LED screen that's supposed to be flashing like the Nike sneakers and stuff like that, but it doesn't work. Well, I haven't tried it lately, and I should try to convert it and see if I could get it to work. But this is where it's supposed to be, like it's supposed to work right here. Even with the Macy's building, the Amazon logo that's there, I think that's supposed to be like a video screen as well, but it doesn't work. The Citibank right here, that works. So you could walk into the bank right here. But like I said, like it got a lot to do with the remapping. Like they got to remap and stuff like that. And it's, like I said, due to the fact that it's very limited. So this is Citibank right here. So this, you know, you see what bank is this, but it doesn't always work for it. It works only for these last two, but everything else it doesn't work for. It doesn't work. And then I try to add like the real life gas stations, and that definitely crashed the game. So I don't even add that to the game anymore. So like I said, it's just a matter of you knowing what works and what fits the game. So it's very important to like take notes mentally and know what works in the game and what doesn't. But the key thing is to back up your game. Once it's working, back it up, and then if you want to try something else, you already know you could always go back to the backup. I keep saying I sound like a broken record, but you don't know how many times people come here and keep asking me the same questions about, hey, do you got a backup you can send me? And like I said before, like, you know, I would back up my games and stuff like that, which I always do. And then people will come here and ask for the backups and stuff like that. And they would get mad, like, hey, you said if you get over 2,000 subscribers, you was release the backup. So I was like, well, this is how I know you come to my channel and you don't watch my videos, because if you watch my videos, I clearly stated in my videos that once I get over 2,000 subscribers, send me your email address and I will send you the link to those files. And they basically missed the whole thing where they didn't know I said that in the video or my live stream. So, and one of them was like, hey, I subscribed to your channels with like 4 or 5 different names. And I'm like, I didn't tell you to do that. Like, I don't want no subscribers that way. I want real subscribers who subscribe to my channel, you know, for, you know, to be entertained or for me to help them out. Like, I'm not trying to cheat my way to the top. I'm like, no. And then usually like YouTube, they know when there's bots and stuff like that. So when there's stuff like that happens, they take away the subscribers anyways. Like, no, do it the right way. Like, if you got one channel, subscribe and that's it. Don't try to make different type of accounts so that way you could try to get me ahead of the subscribers that I originally stated, so that way you could get those backup files. But like I said, they don't pay attention. They come into the channel, watch the video for like a couple of minutes and then leave. They think that they're supposed to get those files. But I always tell people, back up your game so that way you don't gotta depend on people like me for backups. Yep, it definitely do. I got 2 garbage bags. I forgot to take one out, so. But yeah, man, this is working pretty solid, and I'm happy with it. So I think I'm not gonna. And you know what's crazy? Because I added a mansion, right? The modern wooden mansion, and I got it to work and everything like that. But then it started crashing. I'm like, you mother. So I started cursing. I'm like, so now I'm just gonna leave it out. But it's good to know that I can actually get that mansion into the game. I'm gonna take a call to a person. Let's see, work. I want to deliver a car. They probably crash with this. Who knows? Let me see what car they purchasing from me right now, so I can take it to them. I might have to fill up with some gas before I take it to them. Oh, they bought a Lamborghini. Okay, okay. Let me put my seatbelt on. I was gonna put some gas, but it's funny how people sub to these big channels and support every video, and they keep it. Hey, listen, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm not gonna mention no names, but I know what you mean. But see, me, I don't ask them the question. I watch other people ask the questions. Just like in the 5 real Discord, the same questions I want to ask, I see other people ask it, so I don't ask because it's been asked many times, and it's always the same question. So I don't even bother asking those questions. But and then they go another KFC. But it's closed. It says coming soon. But you know what? Like, I get it when people keep asking the same questions over and over, and you could get frustrated with it. But it comes with the business. Like, you don't have a problem taking people's money, right? So even if they keep asking you the same questions and it gets on your nerves, they'll answer the question. That's it. Because maybe that person don't take the time. That person that's asking the question, maybe they don't take the time to go up the chat and read the questions and stuff like that. But just answer the question, man. It doesn't hurt. Like, I'm not gatekeeping nothing. Like, I show people how to mod and everything like that, and I could easily be like, hey, subscribe to my channel, become a member of my Patreon, And so that way you can watch these videos and I could show you how to mod. Like I could keep those private, you know, but I'm not doing that because people subscribing is more important to me than the money. You know what I'm saying? I gotta deliver the car right here. I never asked. Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. Like, I'm not even asking. Let me see. Oh, that person go right there. Damn, you buying this Lamborghini, shorty? Who this for your husband? Let me get her the keys. I gotta tell JMC Mod to fix this one right here because he did it where, excuse me, I get him the key and they would get in the car and drive off, but I gave her the key and she walks away. Like, you walking in the rain, get in your vehicle. And I don't know if you know, like, I don't know if you ever used this other feature that he has in this. He like where you could call an Uber. Hold on, let me pause the game so that way the Uber could take me to my destination. Let me even though I could teleport there, but he did it where it take me straight there. So let me call an Uber. Wait, hold on. Before I call an Uber, let me choose which vehicle I want to take me there. Vehicle settings. Where's that? Hold on. Where's that? Oh, the taxi right there. There, I just saw it too, and I just walked past it. So I'm gonna have this. Let me call this Uber right now. They're gonna pick me up in one of their fancy cars. Yeah, that's true. Look at her.
Calculating route. Please proceed to the highlighted.
So like, I use the Uber system. Sometimes, like, say if I want to go to the bathroom and I want to go to a location without pausing the game or putting on the screen, be right back, because I don't want to keep that screen on too long and keep you guys waiting. So I will call an Uber and let them take me to the destination while I go use the restroom or go get me something to drink or something to eat. Oh, come on, man. Oh, damn. Oh, he tried to block off. Yo, get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. They shooting and shit. Get out, get out. So with this, you could skip or request them to speed up. So skip, you'll be at the destination already. But when you request them to speed up, trust me, you better have your seatbelt on because they crashing this. They got to disregard for your safety. Like, he crashing into other cars. He might crash into a damn tree. So look at all the Pepsi trucks that's driving on the street. Yo, what you doing, bro? I think, you know what it is? I think he slipped. He couldn't really turn because the rain is. Let me turn the rain off. It's been raining for a minute. Let me put that. So I guess he can't really grip the street with those type of tires. That's why you need some rain tires, bro. Look, he can't move. There you go. Look at the vegetation. Look at the trees, man. That shit is nice, man. Like, yo, bro, what are you doing, man? See, that's the only thing I hate about Enhance. Like, he uses signal too. Like, you crash into vehicles. Look, he said it. Franklin said, dude, I'm in the car.
Exit left.
Man, he messed up his own damn car, man. Damn, I'm at $45, bro. It was $2. I should shoot his ass. He lucky I got the money, man. I guess that's what they charge people that got all this money, right? can't charge a millionaire $10 for a ride. Yeah, word. I also added like a Cadillac limousine, and that shit is dope. I know it was using the default limousine. That shit was ugly as hell, so I had to swipe that vehicle out. And then, I didn't convert a lot of the vehicles, so you gonna see a lot of, there go a Tesla. You gonna see like default vehicles in this game as well. So, you know, that's just me trying not to like overdo it, because when I first was adding like these add-on vehicles, I swear I added so many vehicles, but then like the textures start going in and out. And mind you, for GTA 5 Legacy, you can easily add resource adjuster to your game directory, but there's no resource adjuster for enhance. So, you know, you can't add too many vehicles to it. But yeah, I've been on this for over 2 hours, and this game been running pretty good. So I think I'm just gonna call it quits from adding anything else to it. I mean, like I said, I got a backup, but I think I'm just gonna stay with it and don't add anything else to it, because you know it's good just like this. Look at all the homeless people out here, man. Gavin Newsom, man, what's going on with California, man? And they stop at the lights too. But yeah, like I said, like I use the Uber-ish feature. Like, say if I want to, you know, damn, he not trying to go. He trying to just show off. Yeah, he's trying to show off his horsepower. Yeah, so I just want to show you guys the Uber system. Damn, I'm at $107, yo. I should have rushed that fool. Yeah, but I just wanted to show you guys this, so that way if you gotta run to the store or something like that, and you don't want to cut off your game, or you don't want to pause your game, just in case you live streaming, you could always just go to a location, a long distance location, and by the time you come back, they probably would still be driving. But this is like the delivery place right here. I want to look for that sign so that way I can swipe out the sign, put like a UPS sign there. Yeah, man. Talk about the cost of living. Damn, man. I should have took a regular taxi, a yellow cab. Yeah, but these trees and stuff like that, man. Oh my God, like it look amazing, especially with GTA 5 Enhanced. It looks good in Legacy as well, but the quality is nothing like this. I don't know if you ever looked at one of my YouTube shorts. You could go there and check out my PC. Like, you know, it's a high-end PC. Like, I built it crazy, man. Like, somebody was like, "Yo, you got too many RGB lights on your computer." I'm like, "Hey, that's the way I like it." 3 stars. I'm giving him 1 star, man. By the time I get to my location, I'm gonna have to pay like $200, bro. Look at that. Look at that. He had the light. Let me see. Let me get a close up look at this dude. Hold on. Yo, man, what's taking you so long, man? Yo, you need a shape up, bro. Let me see.
That car is a fantastic investment.
Man. Man, he got a fur in the inside of his vehicle. The reason why he charged me so much because he got to get his car repaired. Look, he damaged it, shit. Front and back. Got the Amazon vehicles out making packages. I think tomorrow, when I come home from work, I'm gonna do another job where I'm delivering packages. I know, man. He charging that much because he damaged his car. Look, he trying to get me, and that's his fault.
In 200 meters.
That's how I drive myself. And also, I got the navigation system, man. That's not part of the 5 real mods. I actually got that that script from GTA 5 mods.com, and I added in the scripts folder. Sometimes I could get a little off the rails and stuff like that, but yo, bro, take me across the street, man. Well, I gotta get out the middle of the damn street. At least he don't drag me anymore, because before they used to drag my ass. But look, yeah, but look at the texture from 5 real. It looks good, right? Damn, I see a garbage bag in a damn man. Yeah, I know, man. You're like, I'm gonna keep that money, and that vehicle might not be his. Yeah, but let me show you, and it might crash if I try to change the clothes and stuff like that. But let me show you something else. Because sometimes when you mess with things and you try to go through the change system and stuff, it start messing up. So I got oh, I gotta add the Amazon stuff, like the delivery stuff. I didn't add it. I'm gonna add that later, but I made this hoodie right here. Yeah. Death Row shirt. The Nike Tech. Yeah, so I made a lot of this stuff. And like I said, I just use like some of the default clothing, because from GTA 5 Enhanced and GTA 5 Legacy, the clothes texture, like the model of the clothing is different. So like when I try to convert the clothes from Legacy, you start seeing like little marks and like textures on the clothes that didn't look right. So I just basically used the texture from Enhance, export it, add my little stuff to it, like how I did like with the Pepsi truck and stuff like that, and then add it back to the game. So that's how I did like the jeans and stuff. That I exported from GTA 5. I imported from GTA 5 mods.com, and I converted. Sometimes the pants could be a little spotty. Every now and then, all you gotta do is delete it and then add it back, and then it will look good. Yeah, so this I'll probably change this at a later time. I'm gonna keep that. I'll probably add like a Yankee logo to it, and I also have the baseball fitteds that will go like in the hair section. Oh, let me see. I think that's number 22 or 21. I think it's 21. Nope, 22. So got my Dallas Cowboys right there, baby. Yeah. LA, New York. Deadpool, G Unit. These I care about. This one I'm gonna change that because I don't need that. MTV. Who still watch MTV? I don't even know if that shit's still around. That one I'm gonna change that one. And then I got like a UPS and FedEx had it here somewhere. I think I passed it. As a matter of fact, I probably didn't add it. Yeah. Wu-Tang. Yeah, but that's what I did. Oh, see, look. I did it one too many times. So eventually when you keep messing with the clothing, it crashes the game. So you can't keep going through it. You either select one and keep stick with it. And then, but if you keep changing it like at one pace, it crashes the game. Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, MTV definitely a classic, but I don't even think MTV ain't the music TV no more. Let me reboot this. So it didn't crash until I start changing all the clothes and going through all the textures and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I say GTA 5 Enhanced is weird like that. So you basically got to change your clothes and then save it, or just know what clothes you about to change into and save it like that, rather than keep going through it. I was just trying to show you guys like all the different textures of the clothes I have in the system, but I usually stick with the same clothes. And if I change it, I'm changing it once and that's it. And then until like I'm ready to start the game all over again. But this game is running, it's been running without crashing from the first crash. So I'm happy about that. At least it wasn't crashing like within 5 to 10 minutes. And for those who come into this live stream later when there's a video, I repeat, do not try to go online with these mods. If you do, you will get permanently banned. Oh yeah, YouTube and WorldStar, yup. I gotta always say that little disclaimer, because next thing you know, somebody will watch my videos and be like, yo, I got banned. And I'm like, that's not my fault. You shouldn't went online with your mods. I just walked through the damn vehicle. All right, so let me get rid of this vehicle right here. Let me see if I can move it to the sales floor. It's already on the sales floor, but the showroom where I can have somebody come in and purchase the car. I want to try to get rid of all the generic brands. Yeah, that's all right. There we go. I'm added to the showroom. So now that I added, now I just gotta wait until somebody come and want to buy it, which could take a while. And once they come in this dealership, they're gonna ask a few questions, and then I'm gonna get them the the features of what this car is about, what color it is, and stuff like that. And then they gonna ask me, can I give it a try, like start it up? And then I gotta press the acceleration button a couple of times. And if they like the way it sounds, then they will buy it. If not, then they will tell you they have to think about it. They will come back, whatever. Oh yeah, Fabian won't let you. Yeah. And let me ask you this. The reason why I won't let you load and stuff like that is due to the fact that Rockstar purchased the 5M, right? Because I'm pretty sure you was able to change into all your, because I seen videos when people had all types of clothes and stuff that they changed and it was running fine. That's what I'm saying. Like Rockstar, like worried about GTA 6 and stop worrying about these updates for GTA 5. Like you made over billions of dollars from this game. Like leave it alone already. especially on the PC. And if you want to come out with updates, do it for the consoles. But for PC, like, leave it alone, man. Let me show you my other Tupac shirt. Yeah, I know about the yeah, but still, like, if you playing offline, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you go update, do the online part, but offline, like, leave it alone, man. Like, I don't know if they could separate it like that. If they, like, just leave it alone, man. Oh, let me see the shirt. What's for 5? So I put GTA 6 on the shirt. Let me see what else. JMC Mod. I put his logo on the shirt. Project Santos #1 mod. And I stand by that. To me, it was I gotta add more shirts. That's why the texture is dark like that. To me, it was always 5 real, man. But now, you know, I can't really enjoy it like that. So I just put Project Santos, that's the #1 mod. I'm trying to, like, show you guys that person, and I could sell drugs and stuff like that too. And I was selling drugs up in the dealership, and sometimes you get people that come over here and rob you, hit you with a hammer and stuff. Like, it's crazy. This game is, this mod is crazy, man. Make sure I got 4 people watching this live stream. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Show me some love by supporting this channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Either somebody gonna come and sell me their car, or somebody want to buy a vehicle from me. Oh man, yeah, man, you gotta get some space, man. I bought me a 4 terabyte for $600. I know that's kind of expensive, but due to the fact that I know I like the, you know, mod and all that other stuff and keep backups on my game, that's why I, you know, I got the, because at first, who's this? At first I had I had a 1 terabyte, then I went to 2, but then I was like, you know what? Let me send this 2 terabyte back and get a 4 terabyte. And sure enough, that's more than enough. And then I got other terabytes SSDs in my computer as well. That's a good question. I haven't really been looking at how much money I've been generating. I just play the damn game. And I should be paying attention to that. But I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I think it's based on sales. Yeah, I think it's based on sales. I wish JMC Mod wasn't here. He could have answered that question for you. But if you remember, and if you in his Patreon, I mean his Discord, you can ask that question there as well. He'll definitely get back to you. Come on, man. I need somebody to buy this vehicle. Look, a customer out here. They want to sell me a Range Rover. Okay. That's what's up. I love when I could go pick up real vehicles or buy real vehicles. That's the dope part, man. That's why I don't like these generic vehicles in the game, man. Damn, that's all you want. 26. That what? The mileage is 90. That's a good price, man. Let me do a test drive real quick. Oh damn, I got somebody that want to. Damn, I can't do a test drive because I got a customer. Damn. I was gonna do a test drive, but all right, I'm just gonna buy it. So let me yeah, exactly. So the Range Rover I just bought, remember it was white. So once they come into the dealership, they change the color, which is black. I wonder can JMC Mod fix that?
Good day.
What up, man? You looking to buy a vehicle? I am more than willing to help you. All right, so the name of the car, metallic black, the primary color. Secondary color, same color, metallic black. Rear view drive, and damn, well over 100,000 for this vehicle. I gotta see what's the real vehicle for this. You charging that much money for this? I could give it to you for 99,000. I'll start it up. Okay, I think I made my decision. All right, okay, I just made a sale. Okay. I was gonna give him a discount, but since he said it's within his range, sold. That's what I'm talking about, player. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put another one up for sale, which is the generic brand. I don't want to hit this dude right here. I don't want to sell the Range Rover yet. Yeah, I think so. I think this is another one that I have here. Matter of fact, let me see the name of this vehicle. Hold on. Hey. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Hello. Hey, what's up, baby?
Hi.
Delicious. Just what the fuck I needed.